Not my card.
Welcome everyone to the RRCW St. Patrick's Day event. We will be showing 4 matches today.
5 competitors and 6 entries.
No, 3 matches.
They can only be used by the
And the overall winner of today's event will get a shot at the winner of myself and Aaron for the RRCW Championship.
and
Our first match of the day is myself as the almost brand new character Flame Fighter in its testing form versus Brian as Colby Corino.
Hey, Todd. Can I get my yellow case or orange case?
I quit following like because like I like this and it was every day sport crash cams that I
French.
it's done. I think
Ready.
I need to rebuild it. I made it super simple to give Jack whenever to try it, but it's I need to redo it for the cloud. You next turn will be reroll. There's like any shots that it's last one.
Yeah. Plus 1.
Yep, and I'm picking. So
In strike submission or grapple, your opponent reveals the top card of their deck. If the move type matches the world skill, flip it. If not, you may bury it.
Okay.
not even with 210.
And you choose if it's buried or not.
1 and 3 can.
Yes.
Okay.
But if it matches, it's flipped. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Kickstarter, flip for Kickstarter.
Submerge. Beat sub.
It's like
Search your better one finish. This card. Shuffle your card.
Up to you.
You as well. Strike 6.
Submission 5 trigger. So you'll reveal the first one.
Is a strike.
Let's go ahead and bury that.
It's actually good for my dad.
And then you'll be able to take your turn.
I've got stuff. Hey.
I have a bunch of cards that I can. I have a bunch of cards scrapped from my
Lead sub.
nothing I can grab from my second. So
Next time I would roll submission. My turn roll would be +2. When your gimmick would move cards in your discard pile, it's buried, which doesn't. Basically gives me a +2 on my next sub roll.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Okay. 7.
Grapple 6 trigger.
this being in my rotation.
I'll bury that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna play much. Where am I going?
Flying shoulder tackle, follow turn. That's me turn. One turn. Power turns.
Hanging head drop. Follow up grapple does nothing.
Yep, it's good.
7.
Strike of 7's trigger.
I'll use the first instance of my entrance to reroll when you go.
Okay.
So does
So I would get the trigger.
right before or after I do my reroll?
Well, I get
Not that.
Eight.
Now,
Try it.
That's-
Finish up.
I guess since we're still resolving the rolling, I would do my reroll and then you
Yeah.
Oh,
resolve that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I were a smart one,
So power 8 to a
Yep.
10. So that's good. Now I reveal for under strike. It is a strike, so it's flipped.
That will be flipped, yes.
And I draw for the turn.
What do you do?
We will go for
Carson.
Yes,
Finish sub, I have one in play. If stopped, I can reroll my next turn.
It's my day
I'll
now.
let you re-roll that turn roll if you want.
3. Nice.
Power 8.
Submission of 5 trigger.
I'll keep my roll.
Cancel 0 win chance. 1 win.
Actually, you rolled a 5 only,
Yes.
so I will get my free reroll,
Okay.
which I get the +2.
Proofs or anything to your guy.
Okay, so it's still enough times.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a sub.
There's a sub that will get flipped.
Okay.
I didn't tell him anything else. It's like, I have no idea for the gimmick. You know, here's my one idea. But if that's not good, like, there's a turn where we'll draw one. If that's
I
not
know, but still, that saves right.
Penny Omega's
Oh,
basic gimmick, right? Discard a card up to the expensive one. And the other guy.
I know there's. It's every stack till I consider.
Training.
I'll pass and bury. Um,
Selection, try to get it formal.
I'll pass and bury my lady.
Okay.
You see, little, very really negative.
7.
Strike of 7 trigger.
I just pulled it. Card.
Use my second instance.
Thought you did already.
No, I used the first one.
Oh, right.
This one gets 2.
No, you had it from that.
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
yeah, okay. Okay, so
In between us and.
So,
Up to a 10.
10, yeah.
So trigger's still on. And we'll bury that.
Yeah.
He's good. No.
I was gonna wait. But.
Pass and bury the king's counter.
I just like it. I'm never gonna go back.
No, it's Richie.
What's it a
Six.
card that useful?
Submission 5 trigger.
Yeah. Oh, makes it bigger. But you're not getting a tablet. I
That
got
will be buried.
I've messed with 2 years.
Well,
Power bomb, follow up grapple. Will let me flip 4 and add 2 from discard to hands. I have 1 in play.
Yeah.
I'll take my finish grapple and finish sub.
Mm-hmm.
My brother's not sitting idle, it's practice, so I got.
After.
Yeah. Right.
6.
Power 8.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Peg Lake Shanghai. Follow up sub.
What's it do?
We'll have blank text right now.
Okay, that's fine. Julie 9.
Strike of 7 trigger. So that'll get flipped.
No. Oh, because it does match.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try it. Sunsetter, finish grapple. I have 2 in play.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. +1 to Julie, +3. 5.
That is a strikeout. Crowd meter number 1.
I think enjoy it now. Gotta play my plan phrase over here.
Strike 6.
Technique of 9.
Yep.
I got 1 6 and a 5. For there. I want to
A series of hip tosses offensively.
That's fine.
Each player will flip a card.
Okay. 6.
Grapple 6 trigger.
Okay. Trigger before the bump?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and keep that on top.
Okay.
Draw for
6.
Technique of 9. Armenian steel boot shots.
Mm.
Follow up some.
Mm.
I won.
You're good.
Flip 2. Add 1 submission and 1 grapple to hand. Or do you want to put that?
Oh, sorry. That's the only my reason. I don't think it's pretty strong. Well,
Seemed like crab and a finishing off the buddy building.
6.
A strike of 7 trigger. Go ahead and bury that. Draw for trigger. Face stretch. So, draw 1 or take 4 cards from my discard pile and shuffle them into my deck.
That's fine.
Gonna do
8.
technique 9. And go high on fire. Follow up grapple. Choose 2 cards in my discard pile. Randomly put 1 on top. Bury the other. If this is a ring of fire, opponent flips 2 cards.
I do that.
1 grapple in play.
There it is.
Okay.
Let's not wait and see what happens for later.
2 cards.
Honestly, I don't think I'm just gonna buy a home back. Like, I don't think I'm gonna actually just
Two.
replace everybody.
That's not a bad order. That's
Right,
Give it back.
right.
So I'm not gonna buy it again.
Well, so this room runner, I can't, the bat's classic. So I can buy a whole bat with gasket and everything, like.
Bottom.
So that's
5.
but
Submission 5 trigger.
Okay. So trigger.
Go ahead and bury that. And then we'll draw for ball.
9.
10.
I have reality. My last one was reality. I was it.
I tried 3 hours for it. It's never been.
Really?
I bought it right for a short while, and then it decided not
Turn up the heat. Follow up strike. Shuffle up to 4 cards from my discard pile into my deck. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. If this is Ring of Fire or Lumberjack, double these numbers.
That's fine.
Okay, shuffling 2.
Yep.
And then you'll discard 1.
wearing out.
It's kind of a pretty important. Persona.
It's expensive, but I can't recommend the GK2 like that. And it's so worth it. It's got a heated bat. So if you get their wash station and their cure station.
Cut.
Well, so I went with their because it's a side cleaner has a notch, so you can just take the bed and put it in the bed. It's
10.
9.
Alright, your turn.
but the heated bat is the game, right?
Because it is, you put a fence out there, it's this wrong, super.
Old school. Lead strike.
It's really big.
It sucks out from
We're
your
not
natural.
Got it.
I would reveal cards from top of my deck till I real stop, add to my hand, and then shuffle the others back.
That you put the whole.
Yeah, we'll double on by that. 10.
8.
Got the basket and it's stainless bottom.
Wrench trip. Lead strike. Look at the top 3 cards of my opponent's deck. Choose 2 to discard. If this is Ring of Fire or Lumberjack and this card is stopped, shuffle 2 cards from your discard pile into my deck.
Okay, let's see.
You can feel it. It feels like
You're good.
I dropped this missile launcher at home.
Let's look at the top 3 cards.
Yep.
Okay. I think that's what Earl. There's a lot of
We've been doing it.
That's all hollow, but
Discard those 2.
I like it. It's good.
6.
6 grapple trigger. And that'll be being draw for the bump.
Wait, if it matches?
If it matches, it's buried.
Okay.
Oh, it's
no,
flipped. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, and then bump.
There's
Draw for the bump. Yes.
5.
5 trigger.
It's like medium.
It is flipped. And then we draw for the bump.
1, 2, 3, 6,
Oh, yeah. It's not.
10.
Don't, you're looking at ones where like the
8.
decks have holes in them.
7 trigger.
Yeah.
That'll be buried.
They're gorgeous.
One of it's an 8K. 50 inch.
And if you're gonna put it in your house, like you don't need like the heating bag, because I put mine in my basement, so I needed that heat. But then it gets too cold down, and you get start getting fresh hours. But if it's gonna be somewhere where it's heated, it doesn't. But that one's 8K. They have a 12K upgrade.
Head grab, lead, grapple.
But even the company flat out said, like, there's no reason to do this. We're not gonna put it on production machines.
I roll grapple. For my turn roll, I draw a card. My next roll is a grapple, I draw a
But
card.
if you want it, we'll sell you.
Yeah, I'll let that go.
Julie 9.
Yeah, you want helmet. And helmet's really. Yeah, I remember you used to post pictures sometimes, and it would take up like the whole bed.
Even I got my glass bed. Put it on. I
8.
10.
I had to get heat resistant. That's also just like pretty cool.
Wow. So you printed that close to the edge that you couldn't use flips?
Well, and then also my printer did the weird thing. Not awful, but my power plate.
I like, so that my old printer had the magnetic bed. It was like the first one to do that. And then this has the magnetic bed. And it's clamps.
The one that comes with your body one.
Yeah, it's like a sheet of steel that just clamps down.
Cassenberry, the.
Yeah.
Like a sticky pad where, you know,
10.
10.
So the textured bed that's on there now, it's like if you wait till it's cool, it's right here. You can move it with the fingers and it just pops.
Pitch the Infernal War
That's
cover.
right. Like I had that Mark III and it's 7 or 8 years old now. And I bought the parts and had it all ripped apart. And I'm like, now I'm like fixing that thing.
Still 11. I think I screwed up earlier. I'm at 11 now. 12. I was at 12. Mhm.
You remember this album? I think the other three still don't have
Get a 10.
Yeah. Yeah,
8.
that's
6 grapple trigger.
the flow calibration.
That'll just be buried.
Now, it's pretty common. So my Mark III would do automatic bed leveling, but it wouldn't do automated. And it wouldn't do the whole lower down to the sheet of paper and wait till you do it. It's just like you had to do like they called it live adjust, and it'd print like a big zigzag, and they could adjust it here, looking at it, like trying to decide if it's. And I'm like, I'm done with this.
Each stage.
you push it around, so the sheet of paper and set 0. Disable the steppers, and then you just put it over the leveler.
King's counter, lead sub. My opponent has a stop and play. I can reroll my next turn roll.
So the Mark IV, the bad is there's no for Mark III, there's no adjustment for that. So it had a probe that would go probe, and then it would build like a mesh file.
Finish off the buddy building.
But then like the actual feed
And
had to zero that. So
Trigger.
some people like it
Just
because they like being able to
Yeah.
turn fast and they watch it pretty long. Right? Like my Oculus, I could. So I'd like get it close. Look at again. Get it close. That's what this one. I'm like. I'll just
Would you wear armor?
from it. They got it if you
lead sub.
4 rolls. You get them for $20 a roll. And if you buy the refills,
My cards cannot be stopped by cards with
well,
skill requirements.
refills.
My
so
sub-skill-
the rolls pop apart.
Greater can't be stopped.
The refill is just a card
Don't
one
be stopped.
cube with the archive tag. Fill it. So you just screw the roll. Put it back.
8.
5
You
trigger.
buy the refill.
Clone deck.
Like
Okay.
70. If you buy 4. So, which I'm gonna end up slowly buying a bunch of colors because the girl was floppy. Articulation. She wants all the different colors. And then, she wants me to print like all Pokemon so you can get like all the different parts. And it's gotta be a really good work. But you can actually go 16 colors. It's got a stack list things that will fill. Yeah, you can be super wasteful because it has to purge a lot.
Pass and bury the
Sure,
hanging
like,
head
if you're
drop.
going black to white.
Okay.
It's purge. Yeah, take
That was really great. Supposedly, it was able to.
8.
Nine.
Not. Raise out and shop, you go change the film, and then you restart it, and go too low, and then just push your brain off the bed.
And Mark III was pretty good at that.
Oh, that's right.
But like, it was like a $1,200 print. And it was 3D printed.
Just because I want to
Like most
get
of
things
them.
moving. Derail.
He printed parts.
Was it?
Lead submission. Stop any follow-up strike. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck and then adds the top 4 cards from their deck to their hand.
Oh.
Yeah, they
interesting.
see I'm printing. I'm not gonna print like proprietary secrets. Right?
So we shuffle our hand into our deck and draw the
I
top
could care
4.
less than they might know.
So,
What the. We're finding your records on. There. It's 500 upgrades to make it as good as you have.
Well, when the Mark III came out, it was pretty revolutionary. A lot of people, like, that was before people were doing, like, the crazy automatic flashback level. The filament run out detection and the power loss losing. All of that crap. But now, there's even the newest one still incredibly slow. Like most people say, don't even buy this. This the cheaper one's just as fast. And even the one without the walls. Don't even
5.
buy it.
Fine.
To 3D print the walls. And you can buy like the hard steel gears. You can buy the hard steel towers.
Let's go with the hose line attack. Finish strike. Multiple strikes in play.
So you just pull it off, set it to the side,
Back right.
and then the hot end is
If stop, shuffle 3 cards from my discard pile in the index.
Okay. And then each player draws a card from back.
Sensor.
Um,
Go to that hot end assembly.
That's right.
Like my Mark III.
I can't remember if this would go into discard then get shuffled or if it's shuffled before.
That's how.
Really?
The hot end.
I think.
Yeah, so that's this. I'm trying to remember how much the
I think it's before.
but it's still
Well,
not big.
I think that goes to.
Would this hit discard before shuffle or
What's the wording?
if stopped, shuffle 3 cards from your discard pile into your deck?
Hey, Todd. Real question that you maybe you know. If stopped, shuffle 3 cards from your discard pile into your deck. Does this go to your discard pile before or after you do the shuffle?
I'm trying to remember timing.
Because I know there's other cards that do it. There is a precedent. I just don't remember what it was.
We'd have to look up. Trying to do cards go to the discard pile immediately when they're resolved? I would think it would have to be like in a temporary zone to be stopped, because it's not stopped while it's in the
Right.
discard.
Yeah, we just had to discuss.
For this, I'd probably say you shuffle before, but I can always ask to find out.
Yeah, later, yeah.
I'll see if I can find any.
Okay, let's shuffle that guy in.
Okay. And then I already drew my captain.
Then I'll have to draw as well.
Eight.
7 strike trigger.
Nimbus Jet.
We'll just bury that.
Wait, your Nimbus Jet.
Finish sub, 2 subs in play. Just stop.
Yep.
+2 to my technique, so I can't totally botch this time. 9, 10 with the crowd.
10 was the crow.
Hmm.
1,
I'm just. I'm.
2.
Wait.
Nope. Crowd meter 2.
Fuck, guys.
7.
Are you going to consider that cocked or not?
If those cards weren't there, that would be an easy strike. So.
Strike 7 trigger.
Yep.
We'll bury that.
Bury that, and then we boom.
Go off the ball.
I want everybody start.
5.
7 strike trigger. Sir.
It just has less sensors, so it's 950 with the full.
It's actually not that bad.
And then
Dangerous heat slam with the 0 text.
Okay. That's fine. 8.
8.
Boom.
They don't figure sound given them apart.
7.
9.
Yeah.
Bro thing. Apparently people
Sky high punches. Follow up strike.
just by sending down. Like you want
My strike skill is +2 during finish rolls. If I have another follow up to play, and this is a steel cage match, it's also a finish.
it's the
That's fine.
pre-assembled, all the like third and the
9.
6 grab trigger.
Yeah.
So,
And you can
It-
get hard.
Yeah, you're gonna draw it anyway.
35.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a, I spent 80 on my micro Swiss one.
Yeah.
And they suck now.
Yeah. Yeah, so like it's got the sock already on it, like it's ready to go.
Plug it in.
Yeah, and I want to say there's 2 screws. Like that's see, there's 2 screws right there.
Fine.
And that's it. And then the plugs, let's just come right up to there.
Just have to wait till that.
Oh, yes, wait. And then the whole, those are the only 2 screws, but the whole front piece, the fan is just magnets. So you just grab it and pull it off. It's glorious. But most people were telling me to get that P1S, the one with the little girl.
I'll pass and Mary.
Like it
Game
doesn't
of Gary.
have a touchscreen. Oh, my neighbors, there's food. The webcam and
7.
Grapple trigger 6. So you're gonna flip that.
No,
Oh, that's a strike.
yeah,
Never mind.
yeah.
Yeah, that stays.
Yep.
So you get the draw.
And but you don't, I mean, to be honest with you, you don't really need a touchscreen because you've got app. Oh, okay. You get an app clutter. Oh, and then like it saves you time lapses for you. Yeah. What's really this mean? Like you can do it all from here. You don't need the screen. You don't interact with screens. So the lack of touchscreens. Yeah.
It's not even gaming mark on it.
Really?
So I went there. It was right before Star Wars actually came out. They got all this.
Mhm. Yeah, like the week before.
And I didn't know if I went.
Pass Larry Coonstoner.
Yeah, so I went.
7.
Strike 7. Very cool.
And
Trigger.
they didn't get any.
So it's, let me draw for
Yep.
12 of them.
I could.
Cock.
Yeah.
And
Submission triggered. No deck.
And I don't know.
I don't think it's out yet in retail.
lead sub does nothing right now.
Got all the trooting.
There we go. Technique of 9. Hit the ball. Technique of 9. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Strike 7. Nothing in deck.
And then the box is
Triggering.
Yes. You got a double.
Pitch 1. Pitch the peg leg Shanghai.
But I mean, mathematics saying.
Yes, but in Truby, it says I want 1,000.
Yeah, but then you
We're
never
gonna go with the infernal will color.
You never lose from decking out.
Follow up grapple.
You never draw it.
Shuffle up the 4 cards from my discard pile in my deck. Your opponent discards a card from their hand. If this is Ring of Fire or Lumberjack, double these bonuses. These numbers.
Yeah.
Want to smash it?
So,
For another grapple, stopping it. Each player draws a card,
Okay.
which I don't do because I don't have a 9.
Power 8.
they couldn't, so they said it wasn't illegal. Check it legally. And they could shuffle it.
Try
And they only get
Sunsetter, finish grapple.
stupid in from that side on all.
No grapples.
Well,
Skull crushing me. Stop any grab.
competitive. I don't want to stay as close to the
8.
10.
Like I remember back when I played Magic, like actually a lot of people played 61. Yeah.
You lose your tuner at what's the icon show? That's lose the difference.
Yeah, he can't snap 2 anymore. He can't. You lose the +1 within.
Shrug from a trash can. If I have another strike in play, shuffle 2 cards from my discard pile into my deck.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have fire and line attack. Get shuffled in there. Primary keys.
Nine.
Power of 8.
Yeah.
Okay. One finish strike. 1 strike in play.
Shoulder assaults. 10.
8.
No. Yes. Yeah.
Find space entrapment. Finish sub. 1 sub in play.
Stunner. Stop any lead or finish sub. I can reroll my next turn. 9.
8.
Multiversal headbutts. Flip 2. I can add a sub and grapple from discard to hand. Or a +1 turn roll. 1 in play.
Yeah, you got it.
Right. Go 2, take a grapple and sub.
Is your only. We want to. You know,
Took first. Eight.
Well, strike 7.
Okay, nothing. Three. Grapple finish, 1 in play.
Elbow strikes.
8.
Grapple 6 trigger.
And
Well,
sub finish, 1 in play.
never backing down. Each player show. Nope, that's stop.
Right. 6.
6.
9.
5.
see.
Follow up grapple. If I have another grapple in play, which I do, I can reroll my next turn roll.
Boss photobomb.
6. You jinxed me because I was just going to pin me.
Jinx.
Fireman's carry. Lead grapple.
Yeah.
Choose 1 card your opponent hasn't played and discard it. Or bury my hand and draw the same amount of cards.
Correct. Giving Gary, stop any leader, finish grapple. I can reroll my next turn.
Okay.
10.
You got it.
Okay. And then it's at the which
It would be the next. It'd be when you would go to.
next turn?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're gonna go for Boston Crab lead sub. Let me reroll next turn roll.
Yeah, I can't stop that.
6.
Go ahead and re-roll that so you have a chance at it.
Okay, I can remember what your 5 was. 7.
Close to 9, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, good opening round match. The winner of this match, via countout, is Brian.
We can't play any release.
Stay tuned for our next match.
For 3, like